Good morning, class 5th. Today we'll start chapter 4, soil resources. Okay. What is soil? Soil is found all around us, right? Soil is the loose upper layer of the earth's surface where plants grow. Soil consists of a mixture of organic material, decayed plants and animals, and broken bits of rocks and minerals. Okay. How is soil formed? Soil is formed by the breaking of rocks into smaller pieces due to the action of sun, wind and rain. Natural resources. The soil is a natural resource because soil is found all around us and it is the complex mixture of different components such as pebbles, air and water. Soil is essential for plants, animals and humans. So hence it is necessary to follow certain method for soil conservation. So what are natural resources? Natural resources that are found in nature and are useful to us are called natural resources. Sunlight, water, air, soil, plants, forest and animals are examples of natural resources. Okay, all these are natural resources. Soil is an important natural resource. Various types of soil are found in different parts of India. So let's learn about the types of soil in detail. So types of soil. So in India there are different types of soil. Black soil, red soil, alluvial soil, laterite soil, desert soil and mountain soil. So first we'll start with black soil. Okay. Black soil, this type of soil is black in color and rich in clay. Okay. Black soil is also called black lava soil since it is formed from lava rocks. Okay. So that's why we call it black soil. Black soil is very fertile and is mainly found in the Deccan Plateau region covering Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh and Gujarat. Okay, you can see this is the area of there you can found black soil. Okay, black soil is best suited for the cultivation of cotton, sugarcane, wheat, oil seeds, millets and tobacco. Okay, next is red soil. Red soil, this type of soil is not very fertile, but it is rich in iron. Red soil is mainly found in Tamil Nadu, Karnataka, parts of Madhya Pradesh, Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh, Odisha and Jharkhand. This soil is best suited for growing agricultural crops such as potatoes, groundnuts, millet, ragi, tobacco, wheat and maize. Okay, so this is red soil which we can found in Maharashtra, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh. Here you can see this is red soil. Okay, next is alluvial soil. This type of soil is fertile and is mainly found in the northern and coastal plains. Okay, you can see this is in this area we can found alluvial soil, this area. Okay, northern part of India and the coastal areas. Okay, the rivers flowing from the Himalaya mountains and the Deccan plateaus bring large deposit of silt and sand which get settled on the river banks. The silt and sand together form alluvial soil. Okay, this type of soil is found in Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Tamil Nadu, Andhra Pradesh, West Bengal, Punjab, Haryana and parts of Gujarat. It is suitable for the cultivation of crops such as rice, maize, sugarcane, wheat, tobacco, pulses and groundnuts. Okay, so this soil mainly found in the northern part of India. Okay, in the northern part of India, right? Next is laterite soil. Laterite soil, this type of soil is not fertile and is red in color due to the presence of aluminium and iron. Bricks made of dried or baked laterite are used as building materials. Laterite soil is mainly found in Karnataka, Kerala, Maharashtra, Odisha, West Bengal, Andhra Pradesh, Bihar, Assam and Meghalaya. Okay, so this is laterite soil which found mainly in Karnataka, Kerala, Maharashtra. So this is laterite soil which you can see in pink in color little bit in the map of India. So some part of Maharashtra, some part of here Madhya Pradesh, right? And Karnataka, Kerala, Maharashtra. Fine. Crops such as coffee, cashew and coconut can be cultivated in laterite soil with the help of fertilizers. Just because this soil is not so fertile, so we have to use fertilizers. Okay. Next is desert soil. This type of soil is light brown in color. It is mainly found in the desert area of Rajasthan and Gujarat, which receives very low rainfall. Desert soil is generally not fertile. However, they are suited for growing crops such as millets, wheat, maize, pulses and barley. Okay, and this is the area where we found desert soil. Last is mountain soil. So mountain soil, this type of soil is rich in humus and has a dark brown or black color. It is found in the mountainous areas of Jammu and Kashmir and Himachal Pradesh. It is suitable for growing tropical fruits, saffron and tea. This type of soil is also found in the hilly regions of Karnataka and Kerala where tea, coffee and spices are cultivated. So this is the area where we found mountain soil. Okay, and some area of Karnataka also. Okay, and this side, right? So this is all about types of soil. Okay. Next is soil erosion. So students, soil is important for the survival of plants and therefore it is indirectly needed for the survival of humans and other animals that depend on plants for their food. Okay. The removal of the top layer of the soil due to the action of wind and water is called soil erosion. Okay. Next is methods of soil conservation. So, what are the methods of soil conservation? Soil erosion is one of the biggest global environmental problems. Hence, are a few methods to conserve soil and prevent its erosion. So the first method is crop rotation. The method of growing different crops in succession on the same piece of land is called crop rotation. Example, wheat and rice are grown in succession in Punjab and Rajasthan. Benefits of crop rotation. What are the benefits of crop rotation? So, it maintains soil fertility, reduces pests and diseases in the soil. Presence of crop in the land throughout the year prevents soil erosion. Okay. Next method is terrace farming. The method of growing crops on hill slopes by creating stepped patches of land is called terrace farming. And what are the benefits of terrace farming? It reduces the speed of running water and prevents soil erosion. Okay. Next method is afforestation. So deforestation is the factor of soil erosion. So afforestation is the method of soil conservation. The method of planting trees on barren lands is known as afforestation. What are the benefits of afforestation? The roots of the trees hold the soil firmly and prevent soil erosion. Next method of soil conservation is dams and embankments. Fast flowing water from rivers cause soil erosion. Dams, bunds and embankments reduce the flow of water and prevent soil erosion. Okay. So these are the different topics that we have covered in this chapter. So the different topics which we have covered in this chapter are the different types of soil are black soil, red soil, alluvial soil, laterite soil, desert soil and mountain soil. Strong winds, heavy rains, flowing water, deforestation and overgrazing are the few factors that cause soil erosion. And crop rotation, afforestation, terrace farming and construction of dams and embankments can prevent soil erosion. Okay, so this is all about this chapter. Thank you all of you. Have a nice day. Bye bye.